get our microphones back on, we'll get ready for this. Go after Jesse Scott, be my partner. Gary done play.
Who's the head of the baseball deal? The whole works? Or the board?
Yeah. Okay,
Are they paying?
so that's just for,
Ain't paying your kid either?
all right,
I'd look into that.
okay. Yep, okay. Okay. All right, 6 o'clock, let's call the meeting to order. Let's stand and give the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll start off with the public hearing. That was for the General Riverboat Fund money. Total appropriation looks like it was $100,000. Fund number 1101 and $45,000 out of the Riverboat Fund number 2235. And we'll approve that later on in the meeting. Any questions on that, Kristen, at all? Okay. Everybody be aware of that. We've already voted on it and we'll approve it later. Okay, need a motion to approve minutes from the last meeting?
Right.
Motion from Ken, second from Mike. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion to pay the bills.
I'll do that too.
All right, from Mike, a second from Troy. All in favor?
Aye.
Yay. Okay, Jesse, you are up.
Sure. They've got the fence all complete at Sterling and the small field. They're working on the hub's backstop now. We got the toppers all on a hub. We'll get them on the small field hopefully tomorrow. I got the parks and the drinking fountain all de-winterized. Had our pre-construction meeting for Community Crossings project. Milestone plans on starting early June. They'll be here. They're here now doing some topo and layout. And they are looking at the corner of Fourth there, get rid of that water hole.
Good.
See what we got to do.
Good.
Still waiting on our ripper and our pump at the primary. They do have the parts now for the repair, so hopefully we'll see that within the next week or so. Reynolds started on the bypass at wastewater treatment plant, and they have Cooley here doing the manhole rehab at the primary lift station. She got that line today, and they'll be out here tomorrow. With all the storms, we had some broke poles, replaced a few, one on 7th, one on Washington, one at the 4-H ground, and had to retension some guy wires. The only thing I've got, the Indiana House enrolled in Act 1459. It requires us to do an asset management plan. HWC has a price to do that for us of $17,500. New requirement if we don't do it. Essentially, my understanding is you get 3 strikes with IURC. Don't complete these, and you get 3 strikes. They take over your utility.
All right, can we get a motion to approve the $17,500 HWC?
Yes.
All right, a second? It sounds like everybody's eager. All approved? All right, thank you. I think that's done.
Okay, yeah, we'll just have you sign that paper, and I'll send it back to them.
Okay.
And then we got some repairs we need in our shop. I know we're working on that, waiting to hear back. And
Okay, a little follow-up on that. Chris said that's really not worth repairing. He's going to get us a price for a new metal for all of it. we may have to do a little bit of the work ourselves on the beam. But you guys did a really good job on the last beam. Can you do this one too?
I don't know. The last one we were able to use the backhoe.
Yeah, well, I figured you guys could get pretty creative, and as you said, that'll save a lot of time and a lot of money.
We can see what we can come up with, but we can't get the backhoe in that area.
Well, I figured something on a rainy day with the strength we've got between Matt, Clint, maybe we can use something else to race it with, but can we jack it and repair it that way?
We can try.
I
Okay.
have no
I
idea.
don't know what else is gonna happen.
What are you talking about? You know nothing about it.
Well, it just came up. The roof
We
is,
got this, these past few rains really hard. We had a leak, a drip in the shop, and we started further looking, and fascia blew off in one of the windstorms, and it's all rotten material at the bottom of it, on this side of the building, where the drip is. We got upstairs in the attic, and there's two roofs up there. The old existing roof, it's a rubber roof, and then on top of it, they've built basically a knee wall all the way down, and then that's been sheeted, shingled, and then since that, it's had metal put on.
Chris said he's never seen anything like it in his life.
And on this knee wall, we've got an area where it's dropped probably a good at least 6-8 inches between two of the posts in the middle of the shop. We started pulling back ceiling tiles, and the beam is completely busted in half.
Used to be the old town board meeting.
Yeah.
Meeting room, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah. It's been a
When
while.
I first came here, Paul had some metal. They were lifting up on the beams out in the shop area and attaching this metal and setting them on top of the post to help support it, because he said they noticed that.
Color ties or something to tie it all back in, or what? Did the beam broke?
The beams broke. Complete. Completely sheared. We don't know if that's just happened. It might have been like that for 20 years. We don't know, but
It was
I've never
covered up.
noticed it before. I've been up in the attic a couple times. We removed a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Quite a bit.
probably 6 or 8 inches.
So who's looking at that?
Chris Davis, gonna look at roofing, doing the top part, but not,
Not going to do the structural.
he thought our guys could handle that better since they did the other one. And it'll save us a lot of money. Other thing I have, swimming pool start up, I know it'll be time to open that up before long. Do you have a date?
We usually do it mid-May, mid to late May is when we open it up. We try not to get it uncovered too early. We just burn chemical.
It usually opens up Memorial Day. Yeah. So,
Yeah, about middle of May.
okay, all right. I think last year we threw away some of the pool furniture. They were rusted, if I remember. The umbrellas are
There were some tables.
tables.
I don't know how many.
I think we need to look at replacing those, Kristen. The tables, whatever we threw away, I believe that we threw away some tables. We need to get some
Because
replacements.
we ordered some umbrellas and chairs recently.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
then
like
we
it
threw
was-
away, we had some tables that were rusted really bad.
Okay.
Um, Clay, I think, took care of that. He might be able to tell you how many of those we got rid of, so want to make sure we get those replaced before we open up.
I'll see how many we got. I
Okay.
can't remember how many we had before.
I don't either, but we make sure we get some.
And Clay mentioned it, I think Jeff said it. Last year at the end of the meeting,
Yeah,
end of the season.
I think so. Okay, anybody questions for Jesse? The pool is up in the middle of our park, our ballpark. Yeah, it's been there for,
I was gonna say, I seen the Plains Kins names on them.
66, 70, something like that.
I wasn't born then. Okay.
So, how many, summer helps are you looking in?
Pretty low.
Right now, just, I think Kobe might come back. Houston. Houston, we'll have Clay. Nolan if he wants to come, but I don't know if he's. I think Kobe will probably have time off too.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to mow last time I talked to him. So. Okay, all right, Carrie.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I have something.
Oh,
Sorry. Maple and 11th Street, the drain pipe under the corner there, the lady complained that every time it rained, it really backed up. Blow it out, maybe?
We can. She had us bury it back when we did our work up there. It was open.
That's a comment that I got, so.
okay, tree limbs, are we still picking up limbs around town? What about the big ones?
We grabbed them today, the ones that were by the road.
I don't know how you did that, but thanks.
Back up.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Is Milestone open yet?
I'm not sure.
We've got several holes around town that,
Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got road cuts left to do too, and
okay,
get caught up a little bit. We'll get,
okay.
no, we'll just wait for the hot patch. I think we're out of cold patch for the year.
Okay. Something we talked about, and we've had a lot of projects since then, Jesse. We talked about repairing the pad the bell sits on sometime. So we need to maybe rethink that sometime. I know we're busy with everything else.
I patched it a couple years ago. There's not much left to patch.
No, I think we maybe need to put a plan together to just rebuild that or report it. That's all I have for you. Oh, you're ready now, Kerry.
I'm sure everyone's seen our new silver gray metallic board sitting out there.
Yep,
Yeah, I still haven't found the silver, but,
I looked at it, it's okay.
I mean, I don't mind the color, it's just the
Yeah.
fact that it says it's silver gray metallic, the only thing silver I see is the wheel.
Take a year to send it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I spoke with, Rob Hillman with Tip of the Spear, he's finalizing the, outfitting quote on it. It's probably gonna be a little cheaper than what it was
Okay.
originally, because I don't think, we don't need a parade vehicle, so it doesn't need lights on every corner of the vehicle. The truck is a Hubner Chevy, getting a new starter put on it. I guess the off and on ticking noise that we've had on it, Matt finally got it up in the air and looked at it. And
Yeah, he said, he called me today, said it was a Bendix hanging up on it.
So they are putting a new starter on it under warranty.
Yep.
That's what was ticking? Yep.
Are you serious?
According to Matt, and I'm, no reason not to believe him, so. James and Rich and I attended a Indiana Marshals Association conference last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so our mandates and hours for the year are pretty much done. I mean, we'll still have to qualify with handgun and rifle, shotgun. Other than that, Jacob he had court on Thursday, and he had an appointment for his little boy on Friday, so waste the money to sign him up. He'll just get his, online or with some of the other guys that are
Okay.
having the sessions around here. That's all I've got.
Okay.
Right-handed,
I am left-handed.
have a hard time qualifying.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a while.
And this was a shotgun.
Okay. See the Charger's back, and I saw that he's been driving it.
Yep, seems to be,
Yeah,
it's loud, but it's running good, so.
it's loud.
I mean, it just seems loud.
Okay.
The vehicle just,
Maybe the deer won't hear it.
yeah, that could be, yes.
All right. Any questions for Karen? All right, Kim, you're up.
Okay, I've submitted the grant today for 211 North Main Street for Ready Arts and Culture funding, and I have given you a copy of KJG's. This is just the conceptual design that he gave me really quick. There's going to be some edits and things that we change on it, but it also gave you the budget template of where that money's going, asking for $2 million to structurally secure the building to be independent of all the other buildings, put in a new elevator system, build it all out, put a cafe. That includes everything inside of it, all the equipment, all of the furnishings, everything for the pottery studio. So I submitted that today. We will review all of those May the 8th, and then they go to IEDC, and I think we'll know July 1st whether we're awarded or not.
Okay, very good. Ready to get started on it.
I'm ready for a vacation.
Okay. Well, you probably deserve one, so you just go take one. All right, questions for Kim, anyone? Okay. Nothing under old business, new business, we need a motion to pass resolution 2026-02. We talked about earlier, the additional appropriation, get a motion to pass that? Motion? It was, no, it was these two, we talked about it earlier in this additional appropriations, $145,000. That was money we appropriated if we needed it to pay for the park, for the, all the fencing and everything. Yep, so get a motion for that? Motion. From Ken, second from Troy, all in favor? Okay, at this time, we need a motion to sign the contract with Pauls and Claws for 2026, 2027. A motion for that?
What is the contract today?
That's what I was going to ask.
We had it the last meeting, we passed it out.
I think you've got a copy. I emailed you guys a copy. I
Yeah,
think the
what's
price is the same, it's like $150 per call.
Yeah.
Charging per call.
Per call, yes.
Yeah, it's not like,
So it's really not a contract, we just pay.
We have a contract, if you don't have that signed with them, they're not gonna come and pick them up.
yeah.
We're,
And they haven't had come much. So
us and Covington are the only one that have one right now. No, I'm sorry, us and Attica. Covington does not. Us and Attica.
I'll make a motion.
Second, Troy, all in favor? Okay. Next up is Eagle Accounts. We have some bad accounts we need to turn it over again.
Yes,
Okay. Get a motion
there's
to
two.
turn. You want to go ahead and give the total? or-
It's on that page. I'm sorry, I don't have it with me.
Okay. It's piled here somewhere. Just need a
Yeah.
motion to approve, to turn that over to Eagle Accounts. Doesn't cost us any money.
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
All right, second?
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Well, looks like we are ready for people that have signed up. Steve, you'll be first.
All right, thank you, guys. My name's Steve Hildenbrand. I'm the one that has the properties down on 202 and 211 Jackson. Got a few things I want to talk to you about.
Are the houses done yet, or how you doing on those?
I retired about 2.5 weeks ago,
Yeah?
and
Good for you.
I've got one house completely framed out, all the plumbing and venting in it, and I'm getting ready to do the electrical and plumbing on the first one.
Okay.
I did that in 2 weeks. It's going fast.
Good.
First thing I want to ask for forgiveness for having the camper down there yet. It's still all right. It's just me and the wife down there. There is one other camper there, but it's going to be getting pulled out in a week or so.
I'm fine with it, you're still making progress, and
Yeah.
I don't see a problem.
We're straightforward now. We were waiting on winter to get over. It took us too long to get out of the ground. And by the time we did, winter hit, so.
So you also have sewer issues and trash?
Pretty much tears down. Yeah, okay, well, the next thing is, we talked about this, last fall. I have a 2-foot catch basin now with a 6-inch line, and I would like to get with Jesse on getting that installed. I think you said you were wanting hydro across the road. 'Cause
Yeah,
all
we
the-
got water main and sewer in there.
Yeah, probably a good idea. But I do have that down there right now, so
Okay.
we'll get with each other on that. Next thing. Every time it rains down there, guys, between 211 and 212 on the corner, that sanitary manhole, I don't know where it's catching stormwater, but it's catching stormwater somewhere upstream. And my property on 211, there won't be no flushing toilets. There's no way. I mean, it pushes that manhole up 3-4 inches.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna look for it now. Yeah, we've been reporting it. That's one that's been like that a few years and it's only going to really high event.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Jesse? What do you think?
Has it ever been smoked or upstream?
It's been smoked and we haven't found anything.
Really?
We're gonna start cameraing from down there. It crosses that ditch to the west. We already checked it for a break in the line and have one. We are working on it.
Yeah, I figured that 8 inch is good. It's, something's,
It's
something's
something-
loading it up the hill.
It's something upstream from that.
Yeah,
There are a few that
there's storm dumping into it
used
somewhere.
to do it in the park area. High event last year.
Okay. So you guys are on it.
We're on it, yeah.
All right, cool. And the last thing. And I don't want to ruffle feathers or anything really, but, and I know I'm one went down there with campers, but that rent house that's down there by us, is there any way we can get in touch with the owners? You guys write a letter to the owners.
Which house is it? There's nobody in it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's people in it.
Who? Okay, what? Okay, what's it have?
Well, it's got 2 campers there now. It's got a camper and it's got a parts camper. And I mean, we're talking parts.
Okay,
And she's just got, I mean, 6 feet around the whole house, trash.
Okay.
And she calls it storage.
okay. Let's, Kristen, let's go ahead and send an email to Stu, and we'll have him,
It's just bringing down the property everywhere there.
let's have him send them a,
Eyesore.
Well, do you want, I mean, if you guys want to just vote and cite them, we can do the
no,
ordinance violation.
we will, but we'll have him, okay. Get a motion then to do an ordinance violation. Motion from Ken, second.
Town marshal, sir.
Second from, all right, I got one from Ken, got a second from anybody? Second from Tom, okay, all in favor? Yeah, let's, give them a citation, and then we'll have Stu send them a letter. Clean it up. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yep,
That's it for me.
okay.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay. Okay, next is Donna and Mike, is that Trito? Okay. Hello,
We live at 220 West Washington Street,
okay,
and the house that Steve was talking about, I've got pictures of it. You sit out in my backyard, that stuff stares you right in the face.
okay, so you're talking about the same house that he just
Yeah.
talked, okay. All right, I think, we've got it covered, we're gonna send him a ordinance violation, we'll start with that, yeah. Well, they're not supposed to be living in that camper. I'd sent Rich down there, and he told them, they told Rich that they were just working on it. Okay. Okay. Is Rich on tomorrow? Okay. Kristen, can you have Rich go down and see them tomorrow and,
You want him to serve the ordinance violation and
yeah,
do that? Okay.
yep, let's do that.
Living there,
No,
utilities.
and he told them they weren't, or they told him that they weren't, so. Okay. Yes,
Will the ordinance violation go to the renters or the owners of the property? Got into the same thing.
Both. I was gonna say both can.
All right.
it cleaned the last one up. Yeah. Okay, let's do both. Okay. All right, that is everything that's on here. Anybody else have anything? Okay. Okay.
I'm not for it.
Go ahead and come on up and talk to us, and we'll talk to you.
So I reached out to see if the town had decided if they wanted to work on an easement for Joint to place an electronics cabinet on town property, or if we should just plan on permitting it in the right of way.
Well, first of all, we had talked and asked for you guys to provide somebody to do the locates.
Yeah, so I had sent that response back to Jesse and Kristen. So our expectation is that we won't be able to get more than 1,500 feet of paint, through the various painting utilities. If they manage to start becoming more responsive than they have been the past, year or so, Joint would pay for additional locate capacity beyond that, based upon the town's GIS records.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm totally against it, period.
And here's why. We know what happened in Covington there Good Friday. Are you familiar with what happened in Covington Good Friday?
Yes, are you aware that they painted the water on the wrong side of the road? 3 of their employees said, "You are good here, it's way over here, send it at 7 feet." And I can tell you that our contractor is going to be on the hook for it because the town did not do the positive response locate. So,
I know they've hit at least 3 water lines in Covington.
okay,
They hit 3 or 4
Sewer lines.
in West Lebanon.
things will get hit.
Okay, well, here's my issue. In Veedersburg, we supply water to MasterGuard.
Okay,
And if we shut MasterGuard down while they're running Chrome, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. We also supply water to the Fountain County Jail, which also has up to 100 inmates at times. We also have a processing plant here in town that uses a lot of water. You guys don't have a very good record right now. I mean, you're hitting water lines everywhere you go.
well, I wouldn't say that that's probably an accurate statement. I mean, we built.
I will, I'll tell you, I will.
Somewhere around 2 million feet last year.
You wanna put $1 million bond up,
Well, I don't know how many feet you did, but I mean, in a small town like this, one water line is, if you put MasterGuard down, who's gonna pay for that?
If we're at fault, we pay for it. If we're not at fault, then the town would have to pay for it. I mean, that's 811 IURC rules. And we absolutely abide by them.
Yeah, Dave Moody was at one of our earlier meetings, and he's also on the council in West Lebanon, and some of the lines you hit, he said there was discrepancy there on who was gonna pay for it, and I don't feel good about that.
Again, if your locates are correct, we're going to pothole them. And then we're gonna cross them safely per IURC rules. So, I mean, you can go to the IURC, we've been doing this for 16 years. I don't think Joink has ever had a judgment against us. We've
Jesse,
built
your thoughts?
all of Terre Haute, we're currently building Avon Danville, we have plant in Illinois.
I don't see how we can supply two guys at their expense, our expense, two locates.
Hmm?
Yeah, three? Yeah.
I thought your electric was primarily overhead.
I think before we give you a yes to go forward, I feel I need to talk to more to Covington, to see if things have gotten better there. I just, you know, I gotta look out for the town, I gotta look out for, all the business, and,
The town does. Yeah. It would be abnormal for anyone to agree to do private locates for somebody else's plant. In fact, we are not legally required to. If we start calling in paint, you are legally required as a utility owner to paint it. Similar to us, if we had a plant out here and Jesse had to dig up a water line, he calls 811, we gotta show up and we gotta paint it at our expense. That's just the cost of doing business in utilities.
Yeah, we
And let me be clear, I do not want to be, you know, I do not want to have a contentious relationship. However, I was off on Good Friday, but I was taking calls and I have nothing to do with the construction, right? So, talked to Bruce from NDOT, been in Illinois all day, get my acronyms confused. And 100% that was a mess. But also, you know, there's blame to be had.
well, I talked to the town manager, and he told me, he says, I don't know if I want to quit or cry. He said it was that bad.
Well, he has not communicated that up to us, so.
Well, he did to me. I talked to him Good Friday when he finally got home, he got ready to take a shower. And,
Okay, well, so I can tell you that on Monday, what we provided him was a plan for every single area in the order that it will be built going forward, so they can have
so you
more control.
improved your relationship or your business model after hitting 3 water lines.
I don't know about the other two. I know
Okay.
about the one that was on the main road.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, I think we need to do a little more homework before we say we're ready for this. I just do.
Okay?
I just do. I'm sorry, but I've got to feel good with Jesse and the crew we have, and with MasterGuard. Dave's on vacation. He's going to get back with me tomorrow. I want to find out from him, if we shut you down, give me a number. Give me a number it's going to cost.
Well, you know, I think it can also be handled in, this line feeds to MasterGuard and it's an 8-inch line and we don't know where it is, so we need you to pothole more here, or go work over here and give us more time.
Are you doing more potholing now in Covington than you did originally?
No, they should pothole every crossing. Again, that is my point. 3 of the town employees said, you guys are good to bore here. And they bored where they told them to bore. I can tell you, you could probably pull up the article from West Terre Haute. They painted the water line on the wrong side of the road. Did the same thing in Duggar. So.
I know Covington, I mean, it's such a mess, it emptied the water tower.
They were on boil order for 3 days.
They canceled school.
3 days.
Did you know they had to cancel school on Monday?
No.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So again, Had they followed the IURC rules and painted the utility, that if you're responsible enough to own pipeline in the public right-of-way, you are responsible enough to paint it correctly. Had it been painted correctly, it would not have been hit.
Well, I feel I want to do a little more homework before we tell you to go forward. I just think that's what we need to do.
We ought to vote on this.
Well, right, we will vote on it. We will vote on it, but not at this time, though. I don't want to vote. You go forward today, do you?
No, yes, totally.
Okay.
We spent $250,000 in the north end, scooping that around, when all those water lines hit.
Do they have locate wires with them?
No,
New ones do.
no.
I mean, our locate, they're gonna be going off what plans we have. Plans we have and what's on GIS. GIS was put on from past employees' knowledge. And when we find things in different areas, we change where they're at. I'd say at least 90%, 95%, we don't have wire.
We don't have? Or do we
No,
have?
your old stuff doesn't
Okay.
have any
No,
locate wires
that's
on it. Off GIS or GIS and plans, what we know, and
Some of these old sewers are not marked.
a lot of which, but we do that with every contractor that comes.
Well, my point is, we shouldn't have to go out and do the locates at our expense.
But we do that now when people call it.
But not for about 3 months. Well, that's what I'm saying.
We do our own locate.
Well, I would encourage you to consult your town council, whether it's joint or anyone else. If we go to pull permits, you have to have a permitting process. If you don't, they can just build, and then you have to locate your plan. So, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but that's,
Okay.
find legal counsel on that.
I want to get a little more information out of Covington, and then we'll get back to you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming. Mike?
Just to add to that, for those of you who weren't here, I said, we just talked to one of the people on the board at West Lebanon, and he was very unhappy about it. It seems things are working now, but they had some problems with locates and things like that. And I agree with Mark, we've got a lot of service going to MasterCard and other places, stuff like that, that don't need to be disrupted. And I don't know whether they did or who did it in Attica, they just somebody hit a gas line up there in the last couple of days. I don't know if it was them or not, but that was the ditching things, what they were doing. We got a lot of stuff underground here, and I agree.
Well, the point is, he's a rep salesman, and they sub out all that stuff. Just like that company that did State Street a
Yeah.
couple of years ago. No idea what you're getting. Yeah.
That's a mess.
KC said that the boring machine and the guy that doing the whatever locating, said they were off 2 feet. They were only down 4 and they were only down 2 and down 4. So. Yes.
Heard
yeah.
that too, and that's,
So we don't need to expose ourselves, in my opinion.
that's what happened in Covington.
Yeah. Yeah. And they can hit it, and then it'd be a month later, and then your sewer backs up or whatever, and then you find out that they right through it. Yeah.
From Mill Street, that was,
What was
when
that?
Dirk was still here, that was
4 years ago? Yeah, let's say it, yeah.
10 years ago they did.
I don't think we need that exposure.
I don't know this time.
Okay.
Okay, one other thing, and I know you're gonna do it, but we've got some holes, bad holes in that blacktop. So as you start looking through town, you said last year you're gonna do it, and you're gonna use hot mix this time. So, yeah, we've got several holes, and they're just gonna get bigger. It's all there is to it. You know where they're at, so I'll trust you. Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
We're gonna be crossing right there, that'll be.
Tom? Anything? Troy? I was going to. Okay. Okay. We had an earlier meeting tonight, with fire representative, also with, township trustees. I also talked afterwards, we really can't approve anything now, but just something to think about. If we wanted to be able to be responsible for a third of a new fire truck, it'd be a third of us, a third with TIF, and a third township. Don't have real numbers, what it would cost us yet. We do know the end number for the truck right now is almost $1.6 million. So we'll be looking at a 6-year payment on this, divided 3 ways. A lot to digest. By doing this truck right now, we'll save a lot of money if we take the one being built, and you won't see this truck till 2027. If you miss out on this one, it's going to probably be 2029 to order one, and you could probably end up spending another $500,000 by then, I guess, due to the price of the truck and the end of the emissions. If you add the two together, you're probably looking at $500,000. So, anyway, there's nothing to vote on, but just something, we're going to bring up at the TIF meeting, the first meeting in May, to get their thoughts on paying a third of it. So, like I said, there's nothing to even vote on tonight on this, just something to think about and put it out there. Questions? Okay. Ken? What do you got? Anything else? Nope. Anybody? Yes. Over.
We're from Lebanon,
Okay.
big city now.
Yep. Oh. Well, I tell you what, I drive to Lafayette every day. I've been doing it for 33 years, and I can't wait to get home. Yes. Well, thank you. Now, it could take, well, we'll send them a notice, and they usually have, 15 days? 15 days, so give a couple weeks, and after that, we'll turn it over to our attorney and put some real teeth into it, and it gets uglier. Well, that's living in it. It is. Okay. We'll start the process. Sorry you have to put up with it. I mean, we chase one here and put that fire out, and you go to another one in town, and sometimes it's the best they have, but we do have ordinances, so that's what we can do. Thank you for coming. Anybody? All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.